What's up, you guys? It's Cody coming back at you with another video, and we got some more work to do on the 7.3. If you saw my last video, you know that we had a hole in our hot side intercooler pipe, which is actually right here, and you can see that nice big pretty hole right there in the intercooler pipe. So we got our new one right there. We're gonna throw it on. If you guys missed my last video, let me show you how we got the hole. And it was basically rubbing on that stainless steel 90 right there. So it comes from this boot down. Let me back up. It comes from this boot down here to this boot, and it was rubbing on that stainless steel 90 right in there. Right there. So that one, it was rubbing on that. So if you guys want to take yours out and check to see if that same thing is happening, I recommend it. I don't know why it was happening. I did get that power steering pump replaced when I first bought the truck, because when I bought it, the owner told me the power steering pump didn't work very well. So I got it replaced, but I got it replaced by a Ford mechanic at Ford, someone that I know. So it should be a factory Ford 7.3 power steering pump. So I'm not sure why it would be different or why the intercooler tube is rubbing on it, but for whatever reason it is, and they rubbed a hole in it. So we got our new one. We bought it from Riff Raff. And today we're basically going to be putting that one back in. We are going to go for a drive and see if we feel a difference in turbo boost, because I imagine I was losing boost from that hole in the old intercooler pipe. So we're going to go for a drive and see if we feel a difference. I still don't think we'll be able to see a difference in the numbers on PSI on that edge monitor that I have. For whatever reason, I don't think the edge monitor will let me show more than 2021, and the truck might not even let me pass 2021. I already tried the electronic boost fooler. That didn't work. We have a Super Chips tuner that seems to override the overboost code, but I still can't seem to pass 2021. So that's another reason I mentioned in another video, I really want to get the Hydra. You guys have been telling me to get the Hydra. I really want to get the Hydra, but I said I wouldn't get it until 2,000 subscribers. So again, you guys, please help me reach 2,000 subscribers. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Help me reach 2,000 so we could throw a Hydra on here and I can make a video for you guys, and we can see how much of a difference it makes. Share this with your friends, share it on Instagram and Facebook, whatever you have, all right? So help me out, help me get the channel to grow so we can get that video, we can get that tuner, all right? So the other thing we're gonna do today is when we throw that thing in there, I was originally gonna wrap it with exhaust wrap, but I had a bunch of subscribers telling me not to wrap it, not to insulate it. It comes insulated from the factory, so I kind of would have thought that you wanted it to be insulated to keep the heat from escaping out of the pipe, because it is the hot side, and I thought the heat would escape from the pipe and go into the engine bay and then make your engine bay hotter, and then you would suck in more hot air. That's what I thought. But apparently people are telling me not to wrap it. And you guys, let me just state that I'm not a professional. I just do these videos for fun. I just work on my truck for fun. I'm not a professional. Please don't take my advice and what I do to my truck as professional advice, okay? This is just for fun, all right? Just throwing that out there. But I'm not gonna wrap it with exhaust wrap after all. What I did on the old one, when I took it out and found that hole, is I wrapped exhaust wrap around the section of the pipe that has that hole in order to try and cover it just until we got the new pipe. And rubbing on that 90, it just ate right through that exhaust wrap. So that's what I was gonna do to the new one, is after everyone told me not to wrap the whole pipe in exhaust wrap, I was gonna just wrap the section that's touching the 90 in exhaust wrap, but it ate right through that, and eventually it would just eat through the pipe again. So the solution I came up with, the other thing I was gonna try and do is take this. This is some of my 5-inch straight pipe, and I was gonna cut a section of it off like this, and then put it on the new pipe right where it rubs on the 90. But I think eventually it would just rub through the exhaust pipe also, and then rub a hole in my intercooler pipe. So my solution that I came up with for now is I'm gonna use this heavy duty tie wire stuff that I have, and I'm gonna wrap it around the intercooler pipe. And then when I install the intercooler pipe and tighten up the clamps on the boots and it's all installed, I'm gonna use the tie wire to pull the intercooler off of that 90 just a little bit, just so it's not rubbing, and then tie it to something. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but I'm thinking I'm gonna run that tie wire. It's gonna come under here, and I think I'm gonna run it through this and maybe wrap one piece through that hole and one piece through this side and twist it up in here, and then I'll bend it down so that way it's out of the way and not touching the air filter. That's the solution I could think of right now. You guys, if you could think of anything else, anything better, please let me know. Maybe I'll try it on the next video. I'll make a video about it and try whatever you guys suggest. But for now, that's what I came up with, is just to get it to not be touching the 90 anymore. Some people told me that if I put that intercooler in there and turn the piece the intercooler pipe away from the 90 and then tighten the clamps on the boots that it won't be touching. But I tried that before, and once I tighten the boots and let go of the intercooler pipe, it just falls. The boots seem to twist, and the weight of it just falls and rubs on that 90 anyways. Tightening the clamps on the boots is not enough to keep it from rubbing, so I'm going to use that tie wire. Okay, so that's pretty much it, you guys. Let's go ahead and get to installing this, and then we'll go for a drive, like I said, and see if we notice a difference. And one other thing real quick, if you are watching this, you might notice that I changed my name. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to change my name, so we are no longer Powerstroke Project. That's what we are before. So it might take a while for people to recognize my channel with the new name, but that's okay. I'm willing to do that. I really wanted this new name. Yeah, just throwing that out there. If you guys notice the name change, it's still the same channel, but we have more than one project now. It's not just the 7.3 because we have the chopper now. So we want to get other projects in the future too. So that's another reason for the name change, if you guys noticed that. All right, but that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get to throwing the new intercooler pipe on. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get this new intercooler pipe in. If you missed my last video on how to take this thing in and out, you can go check it out, but it's super simple. You just loosen this clamp right here. You loosen the clamp on the bottom side of it, obviously, and then you want to loosen this hose clamp right here, which is rolled right now, but there it is. That's an 8mm, or I think you could put a Phillips bit on it. You loosen this clamp and you take the air filter out, and this pipe literally slips right in 2 seconds. You just saw me do it. It went right in, no problem. So, like I said, I did try with the old intercooler pipe. By the way, it's easier, in my opinion, to get the bottom one in first. Get the intercooler pipe in the bottom boot. We're already in on the bottom. And then I did try on the last one, like I stated, to turn this pipe, this intercooler pipe, away from the 90 that it was rubbing on, and then tightening the boots to see if it would stay. And it didn't work. It just fell right back onto the 90, but I will go ahead and try it again with this one. This seems to be a genuine Ford part, but it did come from Riff Raff. Sometimes Riff Raff sends better stuff. Sometimes they update things to make them fit better in these trucks than they did from the factory. So we're going to try it out, but either way, I'm still going to put some tie wire. Let me tighten this bottom clamp real quick. It wants to keep rolling down. Okay, we got the bottom clamp tightened. Now, I'm gonna turn it away and tighten the top one and see if it stays. It didn't with the old pipe, but we'll see with this one. All right, you guys, so it did seem to work. As you can, maybe you could see, you can't probably really tell in the video, but the 90 is not rubbing on the pipe anymore. You can see now, you can see right there that gap between the 90 and the tube. It's very small, but it is there. So there, you can see it right there, that gap right there. It's not rubbing anymore. However, for whatever reason, that didn't work on the old pipe, and even here it's still a really small gap. So I don't really trust leaving it like that just with the boots. I don't know if over time, as this heats up and the vibration in the truck, it'll eventually start to rotate and fall and rub against that 90 again. So I am still going to do the tie wire, but for now, if you guys want to try that, that did work. For whatever reason, it didn't work with the old pipe. It did work with the new one. But let's go ahead and add our tie wire, and then that'll be it. We'll go for a drive. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. We got the new pipe in. You can see right there, that's our tie wire. This is just next to it. That's the mass airflow sensor or something like that, but we have an aftermarket filter and stuff, so we don't use that. But anyways, I don't know if I'll be able to get you a view. There you go. You can see right there that the 90 right there is not rubbing on the pipe. So there's the tie wire. It's coming up through here. A couple wraps on that. This is just like the battery holder. I do plan on getting a different cold air intake system that's going to replace this battery box and have a whole cover on it and everything, so we'll have to figure something out for then. But in the meantime, I wanted to get this off and keep it from rubbing. So that's pretty much it. I know this is kind of like Mickey Mouse, you know what I mean? It's kind of a Mickey Mouse job, but I just wanted to get the job done. Like I said, if you guys have any better ideas, please let me know. In the meantime, we're just going to throw the filter back on, go for a drive. We will do, obviously, several checks on this, 50 mile, 100 mile check, and then we'll do 500 mile, we'll do 1,000 mile checks and stuff like that, and we'll keep checking and making sure that it's staying nice and solid and not rubbing, the boots aren't slipping out of place, stuff like that. I didn't pull that tie wire real tight, I just pulled it off a little bit extra I will eventually get new boots from Riff Raff also, so that'll come. That's pretty much it for now, you guys. Let's go for a drive. We'll see if we feel a difference. Again, it might not show a difference on the edge monitor and the boost, the turbo boost, but we'll see if we feel it. I'll let you guys know if I feel any more power or anything like that. So let's go check it out. By the way, you guys, real quick, I want to ask you your opinion on something. Like I said, I was gonna wrap this this pipe. Damn, now that I think about it, I should have taken the sticker off. I'll go back and do that right now. Anyways, I was gonna exhaust wrap this pipe and everyone said not to. It's better without the wrap. So my next question is about this side, the cold side. Should I wrap that? I was thinking that we want to keep the air as cold as possible on the cold side. Again, I'm not a professional, I could be wrong. Tell me your opinion, but if we wrap this with exhaust wrap and keep it insulated, maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll keep more of the engine bay heat out of that cold side of the pipe. Maybe it'll do nothing. Like I said, let me know down below in the comments. All right, you guys, we got the truck warmed up. We're driving around. Check this out, you guys. Like I said, I don't really know what the intercooler pipes do completely. Again, I'm not a professional, but I do know when there's a hole in one, you want to replace it and you want to get that fixed. So that's what I did. But check this out, you guys. I told you guys before that I never saw more than 20 to 21 PSI of boost on this truck on my edge monitor. 21 was my max. Check this out with the new intercooler too. This is the first time I've seen over 21 PSI. We saw 24 for a second there, you guys. 23, pretty easy. There's 24 right there. Look at that, you guys. 24 PSI. That's the first time I've seen over 21. That's pretty exciting right there. That's not even with the Hydra tuner yet, all right? So I've done quite a few mods to the truck that I thought we would see more boost with, and it never happened. And I'm assuming that no matter how much more boost we were building, I was never gonna see more than 21 with that hole there. It was just gonna, anything extra was gonna escape. 21 was the most I could get. We put a new intercooler tube without, that obviously doesn't have a hole, and we see 24 PSI max now. I mean, that's only 3 PSI, but I'm pretty excited because I didn't think that I could get more than 20 to 21 with this, with whatever current setup I have. I wouldn't see more than that on the monitor, the edge monitor, and my electronics, my computer wouldn't let me see more than that. But now I know I can. I saw 24. This makes me even more excited to get the Hydra, you guys, because I think with the Hydra, we can get even more than 24. We can really see a big difference. And I wasn't sure if that would happen. I didn't know if I would be able to see more than 21 even with the Hydra. Now I know I can see more than those numbers on my truck and on my edge monitor. Super excited. So there's the ultimate result, you guys. We got more boost. The hole was definitely making a difference, even though I don't know 100% what that intercooler pipe does. I know it's tied into the turbo, but we see a difference. That's awesome. That's exciting. I forgot to mention the price to you guys. Let me just go over that real quick with you guys. From Riff Raff, it was $75 for the pipe was their price, and then I think a $12 or $13 shipping cost. So out the door, I think I paid $88 for that new intercooler pipe. And as always, especially if you guys have ordered stuff from Riff Raff, you know that they get their stuff to you pretty quick. So I ordered it only a few days ago. I ordered it over the weekend, so I don't think it processed right away. And then Monday was a holiday, it was Labor Day. But it is Thursday, and it came today, and I threw it on right when I got it. So that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, check yours just in case. Maybe you don't have a hole in it yet, but it might be rubbing on that 90. You want to try and loosen those clamps and turn it away and tighten them again and see if it stays away. Again, mine didn't with the old intercooler pipe, but it had a hole in it anyways. We needed to replace it no matter what. And with the new Riff Raff intercooler pipe, we were able to keep it off of that 90. And then again, I added some tie wire just to be safe. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.